Hello, and welcome to the CSUN Sportswear tutorial video. This video will provide step-by-step instructions on completing paperwork and general information in our student-athlete database. If you have any additional questions, reach out to your athletic trainer. First, we're going to go over how to request to join SportsWare. This initial process of creating a SportsWare account is only necessary once. So after you complete these first steps, the account will be set up and available to update as needed up until you graduate or leave the team. Throughout the year, if you have a change in address or insurance, this is where you can notify us of those updates. Keep in mind, there are additional forms to complete for every year you wish to participate in CSUN athletics, and not filling these out will hinder your ability to participate. To create an account and get access to your paperwork, you first have to be accepted into the system by one of our staff. To do so, go to www.swol123.net and click on the Join Sportswear button at the bottom right of the page. You will be taken to this page and asked to enter the school ID. The school ID is CSUN, and it is not your personal 9-digit ID number. Enter the ID and click Next. Fill out the following information and make sure to use your CSUN email address. The group is either incoming if you are a freshman or first-time transfer, or returners if you previously participated in CSUN athletics and are returning. Click Send when you're done. This notification will pop up and an athletic trainer will receive a separate notification that you've requested to join. It may take a few days for you to be added to the system. When that happens, you will receive an email at the address you provided with a link to set up a new password. When the password is set up, you can log in and begin filling out forms right away. The main page of your portal will look like this. The tabs at the top navigate the two sections that you will need to complete. At the center of the page, you can see how many forms are assigned to you and are still outstanding. The first part we're going to look at is the My Info tab. This opens your general contact, insurance, and other information that will need to be updated annually. Fill out any section with a red asterisk as thoroughly as you can. For this first section, leave the Social Security number box empty. We don't need that information. This section also allows you to update your password. Just remember to click Save if you wish to update that information. One important step here is entering your sport. Find your sport in the highlighted options, and this will add you to your athletic trainer's official roster. Next is the Address tab. Again, be sure to fill out this information accurately and completely. Don't forget to include an apartment number if that applies to you. Next is the Emergency section. Here you will enter the contact information of a parent or guardian you would wish for us to contact in the case of an emergency. Only one is required, but feel free to enter a second. Just note that the primary contact is the one on the left side here. Next is the Insurance tab. This information needs to be filled out accurately and completely. You can find most of the information on the front and back of your insurance card. A number of insurance companies are preloaded into the system. Click Look Up to find your insurance company from the drop-down menu, or enter that information manually. Keep in mind that the Policyholder section refers only to the person whose name is on the policy. So it may be you, but it can also be a parent or guardian. Just be sure to check the name on the card and enter that person's contact information and birth date. Policy information can also be found on your insurance card. Lastly, if you're insured, we will need a clear copy of the front and back of your insurance card. You can bring the card on the day of your physical exam or upload a photocopy yourself here. Check which side of the card you are uploading and choose File to find the file in your computer. When it pops up here, click Add and repeat the same process for the back of the insurance card. If you have secondary insurance or dental insurance, you can fill that out on the right-hand side. Just remember that any section with a red asterisk needs to be completed. So if you're not insured, type in NA or not applicable. Last is the medical tab. This will inform us of any allergies, medical conditions, and prescription medications that we need to know about. You can select from the drop-down menu or type it directly in if you don't see it here. Again, you can't leave it blank, so type NA or not applicable if these don't apply to you. To enter any prescription drugs, you can select from the drop-down menu or type it in yourself. Just remember to click Insert so that it appears in the box below. If it does not show up in the Notes section, it will not save into the system. And that's it for the My Info section. Always click Save to update your progress. And remember that throughout the year, if you have any changes in insurance or address or any other contact information, you can update it here at any time. Now back at the main page, you can click on Forms, or in the center list, click the highlighted number. Either of these will take you to the required paperwork. Here you will find each individual form you are assigned. Incoming and returning athletes are assigned separate paperwork, so your page might look different from mine. Completed forms that you've signed and submitted will show up here as signed with your name here. Click on Select and Open to begin. Fill out all the required boxes that are highlighted in red. And remember to fill out any sections in blue that may apply to you. For example, athletes 17 years or younger are required to have a parent or guardian sign and date at the bottom of a number of forms. So you would click Yes and have a parent or guardian sign here. 18 and over, click No. You can always save a form and continue later. But remember that when you save and submit, you cannot go back to make any more edits. So double check that all the information is accurate. You will be asked for an electronic signature to verify that the information you provided is true and complete to the best of your knowledge. Enter your first name, middle initial, and last name. Click this box to acknowledge. Click Submit and OK. All of this information and paperwork is required to be completed at least one day before your scheduled physical exam. Without it, you will not be allowed to participate in any team-related activities. Also keep in mind that the health center on campus has an entirely separate set of forms to complete prior to your physical exam, and finishing these beforehand will give you priority on the day of. These can be found on myhealth.csun.edu. When everything is complete, you can notify your athletic trainer, and again, feel free to reach out with any questions you may have. Thank you, and welcome to CSUN.